Hey, what's good? It's your boy, JGC. Today we are back with Blacklite District and Back Into Darkness. This was suggested by a channel OG, Neon Gaming, who'll be linked down below. If you've got any suggestions and recommendations, get them down in the comments. We'll get to them as we always can do. But without that, less waffling, more music. Let's get into this darkness. Headphones up.
You give and you give just to get there and fall. You're taking for nothing at all. You run and you run straight into the wall. You don't wanna go there, but your mind goes astray. You can handle the fear, but you can't take the pain. You could jump off the edge, cause the ending's the same. There's a lot in your head, you got nothing but time. We could figure it out, cause you'll always be mine. You could turn this around, but you can't stand the drive.
Sorry to pause it right there at the drop. I liked the slow build up in the verse. How we'd done one bar with just guitar, one bar with a synthesizer / piano, then one bar with the bass, and then one bar with the drums to then hit and drop how it does. So just going to go back a little and just...
You got nothing but time, we could figure it out, cause you'll always be mine. You could turn this around, but you can't stand the drive. You fall back into darkness again, realize you can only wish and pretend, no lie. You're in the deepest of my friend, my friend. Oh, you fall back into darkness again, realize you can only wish and pretend, no lie. You're in the deepest of my friend, back into darkness again.
Ooh, that riff. Seems like we've got 808s coming in now.
You try and you try, but it never gets done. You won't hesitate when the feelings are numb. There's a lot on your plate, but the damage is done. You can try to react, but you know it's the same. I would take what we had and I'd throw it away. I'm missing your touch and I'm going insane. You fall back into darkness again, realize you can only wish and pretend, no lie.
I'm sorry to pause it, but with this chorus, I don't know if it's my headphones or the way maybe my sound is set up, but with the verses, you can really hear the low end. But then as it jumps into the chorus, it's very top heavy. You know, there's a lot of treble and not a lot of bass. So I'm not sure if it was the headphones or the song, but I'm just going to go back to the verse. You can hear the nice low end. You can hear the 808s being added in. But then when it switches to like the more heavy, distorted part of this chorus, it seems it's very kind of top heavy with a lot of treble, and the bass has been kind of cut off a little bit. So let's go back and just see. So here it sounds to me full bodied.
Back into darkness again.
So that's Blacklite District, Back Into Darkness. So the song I think it really gets into, you know, when you're falling back into the darkness. Again, this song more alludes to the love aspect and the partner aspect, but, you know, or could also mean bad habits, bad friends, maybe substances, maybe mental states. So it's a good allegory for that. A very solid track throughout. At the start, I really did like the build up, how they've just done it over the certain amount of bars, adding each instrument into the song. Though the chorus did kind of throw me back a little bit, just because it sounded from a technical point to be kind of like a different song. You know, the verses and the bridges were kind of more full bodied with a range of sound from bass, mids and highs, to the chorus being cut on the low end. You know, the cymbals felt like they were squashed. So with the verses and the bridges, it sounded like, you know, the complete range, but with the chorus, it kind of like, the music anyway sounded kind of squished to just the mids, with the vocals laid on top of that, and it was just a little bit jarring for me to be able to hear that. But it's a great song throughout. Had a little mini breakdown in there, you know, Trapped in a Relapse, you know, getting the riffs, getting the chugs on there. You can see why this is one of their most popular songs. Again, thank you to Neon Gaming for the suggestion. So to Blank the Crapper or Mike Slapper, I was very on the fence, especially after hearing the chorus for the first time, with how kind of jarring that kind of technical sound threw me. But then had to realise how much I enjoyed the build up of the first verse, the kind of mini breakdown, and how good the song was overall. So I will give it a Mike Slapper. We all have bad things that we all slip back into, but try be aware of them, try and break out of them. We can't always, but if we acknowledge them, then that's the first step we've got to take. Because I've been me, you've been you. This is JC out.